In the world of decision making, there are two powerful modes of thinking that humans and even animal trackers rely on to navigate their environment. We call these focus and diffuse thinking. Focus thinking is like a zoom lens. It's when your mind narrows in on a single task. It's intense, detail-oriented. It requires deep work, perfect for solving specific challenges. Here's now an example of how trackers use focus thinking. The tracker finds an animal's track, and by recognizing specific features such as the oval toes, absence of claws, and the broad main pad, it can be identified as a lion's track. Now, they must use their knowledge to interpret what this means. What additional information can be gleaned? This requires scrutiny of every single detail to make a precise judgment. It's a lioness. It's walking fairly quickly. The evidence of the dove on top of the lion's track means it's from yesterday. And in a few brief moments, the tracker systematically analyzes the evidence and can now decide on an appropriate course of action. On the other hand, there's diffuse thinking. Think of it as a wide-angle camera lens, expanding your perspective beyond a single point of focus. Trackers use diffuse thinking to scan their surroundings and consider the bigger picture in order to understand the animal's intentions. This time, an example of a tracker using diffuse thinking. The lion tracker notices vultures circling in the distance. Then, remembers the herd of zebra on the clearing from the previous day's events. Tracks of sprinting zebra. Lions on the prowl. A picture starts to emerge of the possible activity. Now, the tracker must set aside the finer details of the trail and put their hypothesis to the test. The tracker finds the lions. Both modes of thinking have their place. Focus thinking lets you solve immediate problems, while diffuse thinking helps us see patterns, make connections, and find creative solutions to problems. The master tracker develops both, and they've learned to seamlessly transition between the two. This takes immense practice. So, just like skilled animal trackers, you too can learn to harness the power of focus and diffuse thinking to make better decisions in your own journeys.